All right, Shalom, Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akakwadash. I want to give double honors and blessings unto the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone GMS, that have the 100% truth. And I want to give a shalom and blessings to you, Aki and Wa'akwa, you brethren, and you sisters that are firm believers in the Heavenly Father and His Son. And I wanted to get to something right quick, something I came across. All right, but not something I necessarily came across. Something through the spirit. That crossed my path. That crossed my mind. And that thing was don't negotiate with comfort, or stop negotiating with comfort. All right, because as we know, comfort could get you killed. Comfort can get you caught lacking. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna read this right quick. You already know what you need to do. The hesitation isn't a lack of clarity. It's a negotiation with comfort. Every time you choose ease over the necessary action, you bargain away your potential growth. Purpose and progress have never lived in the comfort zone. All right, before I got to rant and pretty much fucking up what I was wanted to say, don't negotiate with comfort. Stop negotiating with comfort. And I'm going to read it again. You already know what you need to do. The hesitation isn't a lack of clarity. It's a negotiation with comfort. Every time you choose ease over the necessary action, you bargain away your potential growth. Purpose and progress have never lived in the comfort zone. All right, and I'm gonna use some small worldly examples, to get a quick point across. A fat motherfucker. All they gotta do is sit the donut down or sit the soda down and take a walk, but they want to choose the comfort zone. They'd rather lay down. They'd rather sit down on their behind and eat snacks and drink juice and pop and McDonald's and this, that, and third instead of exercise. All right, that's one thing of comfort. All right, comfort. Instead of getting up, going to work, I work. I don't want to go to work, but I have to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Instead of choosing comfort, I get up and go to work. But if I chose comfort instead, I would eventually end up homeless and not have no motherfucking comfort because I be laying in the bed, laying around instead of going to get some money to pay rent and bills, this and a third, and in the same, and of course, I'm gonna get the scriptures, to get to the point, being cold and hot and lukewarm and etc. We can't be comfortable. All right, this place is not our rest. All right, this place is a punishment. All right, it's not this world, this society, this age, this empire. It's not meant for us to be comfortable. All right, if it was meant for us to be comfortable, we wouldn't have a worry in the world. We'll have money. We wouldn't have a need. Our kids would be all right. We'll be all right. Our women would be in order. We'll be healthy and many other things, But this place is not our rest. This place will destroy you with the sword of destruction, for it's polluted. Do not negotiate with comfort. Grind. Put that pain in. As this saying, it says growth, purpose, and progress have never lived in the comfort zone. We got to get up out that comfort zone. That comfort zone will get you killed. That comfort zone will have you laying there fat and raggedy. That comfort zone will have you looking fucked up and left behind. No comfort zone. Comfort zone is absolutely not a option. And here's another one. Negotiating with yourself creates decision fatigue and erodes self-trust. To break the cycle and take decisive action, treat your daily goals as non-negotiable non-feelings. And this truth, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and this truth is non-negotiable. Going out on the highways and the byways is non-negotiable. Doing these videos is non-negotiable. Studying to show yourself approved is non-negotiable. Praying, fasting, repenting, examining yourself, taking heed into yourself, and seeking the Lord is non-negotiable. Fearing the Lord is non-negotiable. All right, and none of this is This is an absolute must, and we have to absolutely do it. No ifs, ands, or buts. All right, and I'm gonna read Revelation chapter 3, verse 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. All right, the Lord don't want you lukewarm. He wants you cold or hot. You know, he wants you cold or hot. He don't want you on fire, or he wants you ice cold. Ain't no in between, ain't no gray area, ain't no on the fence, ain't no on the line, none of that shit. Is left or right, is hot or cold, is righteous or wicked. You get what I'm saying? And it's non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable. Period. You know what I mean? You know, this is Proverbs chapter 6, verse, Proverbs chapter 6, verse 9. Now I'm going to start at verse 6. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6. Go to the ant, thou sluggard. All right, because we can't be sluggards. All right, we can't be slacking. We can't be lacking. We can't be sluggards. And we can't be negotiating with comfort. And we can't think we could be somewhere in a fetal position or somewhere with our feet up, wiggling our toes. Comfort is not an option. Not on this side any motherfucking way. We slaves and we in hell. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler. Think about the ant now. That small, little, tiny creature that's strong and puts in work. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meats in the summer and gathereth her food in the harvest. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep, so shall thy poverty come as one that travaileth. Salakia. So shall thy poverty come as one that traveleth, and thy want as an armed man. All right, I'm going to read that again. So shall thy poverty come as one that traveleth, and thy want as an armed man. This ain't the time to sleep. This ain't the time to slumber. This ain't the time of a little folding of the hands. All right? We got to put in work. Period. You got to put in work and you got to plow. It's non-negotiable. You don't work, you don't eat. You don't work, you don't eat. And that's just what it is. You don't plow, and ain't going to be nothing for you to harvest. Here goes some scriptures about the sluggard. Proverbs 20:4. The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. Therefore shall he beg and harvest and have nothing. Comfort will get you killed. Comfort will have you starving to death. Comfort will get you destroyed. Comfort will have your ass left behind. You don't want to be left behind. You want to be beamed up. You want to receive salvation. Proverbs 13:4. The soul of the sluggard desireth and hath nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat. You want to be made diligent. And what's diligent? Energetic effort. The soul of the energetic, the one that has energetic effort and puts that pain and puts that work in, they soul go be made fat. Proverbs 18:9. He also that is slothful in his work is brother to him that is a great waster. You don't want to be a great waster. You know what I'm saying? And just think about a great waste. Think about a small example. Say somebody come over your crib, right? You got a whole bunch of nice, delicious food around. They just come over, make a big old huge plate, take a bite or two off that plate, and then just throw the rest of the plate away. Just throw all this waste, just wasteful. That's just a small, silly, simple ass example. But that small, silly, simple ass example has somebody upset. Because what is you doing? Yeah, we not supposed to be wasters. All right, we not supposed to be sluggards. Because it says he also that is slothful in his work is brother to him that is a great waster. We not supposed to be slothful. We supposed to be diligent and have fire. Proverbs 24. I went to the field of the slothful and by the vineyard of the man. But so yeah, I gotta click on that. But yeah, it's a whole bunch of these though, you know. But the Lord's willing, you edified. You know, I don't want to click on it. I could click on them, but you know, I'm screen recording. You know, these men, the phones, these men, Esau eating and fucking with the internet, these phones lately, man. And I don't want to fuck it up. But the point is, you know, the point I'm willing to get at was don't negotiate with comfort. Lord's willing, this is edifying. The Lord's willing, the message gets across, but don't negotiate with comfort. Stop negotiating with comfort. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. As the elders have said that numerous times. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because a time will come where discomfort is going to be the norm. You might go a day or two or three without eating. It might be a time where you can't lay in a comfortable bed. Not might. There will be a time where we not gonna be able to lay in a comfortable bed. We ain't gonna be able to eat for a day or two or three or however, whatever be Lord's will. We ain't gonna be able to jump in the water and wash our behind every night or every other night. You get what I'm saying? Discomfort is coming. The days are evil. The Lord is visiting this place. The Lord is sending plagues and evils. And it's only going to get worse as the days goes on. So we can't negotiate. The comfort is not an option. It's not an option. Comfort is not an option, because the days are evil and we at time of war. Spiritual war, physical war, and ain't shit sweet. So seek the Lord. Fear the Lord, examine yourself, and do what you got to do to please the Heavenly Father and Son, so you can be guided and directed and protected. And so the Lord will equip us, me and you, with what we need to endure to make it into the end. Because remember, the Lord's servants will eat and they will drink. They will eat, they will drink, and they will be guided and they will be protected and directed. But there will be discomfort along the way. There will be discomfort along the way for sure. Faith and hope will be tried along the way for sure. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, but remember, through much trials and tribulations shall ye enter into the kingdom of heaven. Remember, your faith and hope will be tried, like gold is tried in a furnace. Just man tried in the furnace of adversity. So comfort isn't an option. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. All right? Because whether you like it or not, we gonna have to get this. Gonna be a dog. It's gonna get real bad out here. It's gonna get real dirty out here. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be you, the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You got the faith and hope in Heavenly Father and His Son. Then got to go at it, man. Cause like the days are evil, perilous times. We can't be downplaying or thinking shit sweet. The Lord said the days gonna be evil and it's gonna be like a time never before. You don't take that shit lightly. It's gonna get bad. It's gonna get real bad. And there's been some real evil, dark times throughout history. So we got some shit we finna get ready to go through. So lace your motherfucking boots. Alright? Be man. Be of good courage. Be of strength. Seek the Lord. Fear the Lord, man. For real. The Lord is our only way. This truth is our only way. Hold on tight to it. And run away from comfort. Because the only comfort we need is the comfort of these scriptures. The only comfort we need is the comfort from the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So all praises, honors, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors and blessings unto the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone GMS. They have the 100% truth. And shalom and blessings to you, Aki and Wa'akwa.